never imagined my sister's engagement night would be the moment. I'd finally be noticed, especially not like this. The lights were soft, the decor flawless, and every smile felt rehearsed. As my sister moved through, the room like it belonged to her. At one point she laughed and casually told everyone I just help out at the courthouse, drawing polite smiles and a clink of glasses while I swallowed that familiar heat in my chest and stayed silent, as always. Then her fiancé looked at me a second too long, tilting his head as if something didn't add up, and calmly asked what I actually did there. I didn't rush, defend myself, or explain my journey. I said one word, and although nothing exploded, nothing was ever the same again. Growing up, my family loved simple labels, and while my sister was confident, admired, and effortlessly heard, I was the quiet, reliable one who worked at the courthouse. A phrase that followed me through holidays, dinners, and kind but dismissive questions. I learned to answer with a smile because my success made people, especially my sister, uncomfortable. So I learned to shrink the truth for peace. At home it was habit, not cruelty. When she spoke, people listened. When I spoke, distractions filled the space. Except for my cousin Lily, who noticed the late nights and silent weight I carried. By the time the engagement party arrived, I knew my role: arrive early, help quietly, stay invisible, and I was already refilling ice and wiping untouched surfaces when my sister introduced me as just admin, prompting mild interest and a chuckle that I almost smoothed over again. Except her fiancé didn't he laugh. He watched me as recognition slowly formed. Later, during dinner, my sister joked about who handled serious cases and who answered phones. And when he turned to me and asked again what I really did, the table fell silent, and I realized I hadn't been protecting them by staying quiet. Only the version of me they preferred. I gently set my glass down, didn't smile or explain, and said, "Judge," a word that didn't echo but changed everything as silence spread. My parents froze. My sister dismissed it as a joke, and her fiancé quietly recognized my name and the case I had presided over with fairness. The truth settled heavily, not because I had lied, but because no one had ever truly asked, and that night didn't end in shouting. It ended in clarity, and for the first time in my life, I didn't feel small. I felt free.